Hi guys, about 10 days ago, I put some garlic cloves, a whole bulb of it, in a bulb jar, and I wanted to stimulate it to wake up so I could plant it to harvest next spring or summer, whenever it may be ready. And I cannot believe in 10 days what has happened. Here's all the beautiful roots coming out of the cloves. I do have some green on top, and that's not really the important bit. That will die back when the weather turns cold in my zone. I'm in zone 6B, 7A, so we do get cold winters here in Maryland. But look guys, look how well these did. I have success on all of them. I did change the water every couple days, and this one looked like maybe it was getting moldy on the bottom, but I was successful in removing some of that, and it sent out roots in a matter of days. So they all look really good. Some look better than others, but we've got green sprouts on almost all of them and some very healthy roots happening. So the next step that I do when I'm planting my garlic, after waking them up in this manner, let's take them out, and I'm going to pull the individual cloves off gently, and as you can see, it has roots. So I'm going to go ahead and plant that, each individual one. Now we want to plant them individually, so each one of these cloves turns into a bulb of garlic. This one I might plant somewhere else, but I'm going to plant my best garlic cloves in my container that I just prepared with my homemade compost. Even that one has a little root. But it's so satisfying to get them started this way. You can really see which ones are going to be viable and hopefully give me more garlic cloves. Now you don't want to peel off the paper if you can help it. That does protect the bulb underground. And some of these middle ones I will plant. They don't have roots, but they're still nice and firm. So I'm going to plant those elsewhere, and I'm going to plant my best cloves in the bin. So I'm breaking these apart. I have 5 that did not send down roots, and they were towards the middle, but look at how well these are doing. That's amazing. All right, so let's just take this one apart. This is a really good example. Look at those roots. That's going to do really well. And they will just stay underground and do their thing all winter. Okay, so what I'm noticing is the middle ones are not sending out roots. But I'm going to have a lot that look like this. Isn't that exciting, guys? But so far I'm getting lots of nice bulbs that have roots. So I'm going to continue to take these apart, and then we'll see how many we have to plant. And here's what I ended up with. I've got 17 rooted out cloves of garlic, and I have about 2 cloves of garlic all split up that didn't root, but they're still firm. So I've come to the decision that I'm just going to go ahead and cook with these, and I'm going to plant these. So grocery store garlic can be grown as long as it hasn't been sprayed with sprout inhibitors. So I'm going to go get this planted. I've decided I'm going to plant my garlic in a bin next to my deck. And I'm not sure this is enough room for all of them. We'll have to see. But I have some rough compost on the bottom, and I added a layer of green debris. And I'm going to top that off with some loose soil. And I'm just going to plant my garlic cloves, set it and forget it, and come back next summer or late spring and harvest it. This is a full sun location, so I really think it should be perfect. And here we are. The bin is all topped up with some finished compost from an older pile. So I am very excited to be using my own compost to grow this garlic. And I do expect the level to drop, but I can always top it off as that happens. So I'm not worried about it. But there's lots of little creepy crawlies in here, worms and all kinds of composting bugs, and all that is perfectly fine. Live soil is the best soil you can use. And 17 cloves of garlic is just about the right amount for this size container. I am planting them about 4 inches from each other, and I think that's going to be okay because this is really fertile soil for my own compost heap. So I'm really excited. Now these are going to be planted 3 to 4 inches deep because I do live in a climate that gets cold winters. So 3 to 4 inches will be just fine. And my garlic bulbs are all planted up. The rooted ones are underneath the soil and they're just going to settle in over the winter. I've put an overturned laundry basket with a brick on top to discourage any of the squirrels for digging. This is the season where they bury their acorns, and I think chipmunks also like to dig. So that's my little deterrent, hoping it works. So my little garlic container will stay neat and tidy, but that's all there is to it. It really is possible to grow cloves of garlic from your grocery store. I'm always excited to do this type of fall chore and think ahead to the harvest I'm gonna get. I hope you're having fun in your fall gardens, and I'll see you next time.